bro. Welcome to the ADHD podcast, episode 18. It has been way too long. It has been so long since I sat down and just ripped a pod, honestly. We tried to do one when we filmed the final clips to the A-ball video, and then my hard drive got cooked. My hard drive got corrupted, so I lost that footage. I mean, I have it, so I might drop it one day, but I don't know. It's kind of cooked. It's all over the place. It wasn't like the quality that I want the podcast to be, so we haven't dropped that one. On today's episode, we got McCoy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Introduce yourself to the viewers in the back.
Well, I mean, I feel like people who watch your videos know me pretty well.
Yeah. Brief introduction though for the new viewers. As he sits on Snapchat.
Well, I thought you were gonna give the intro. I don't know what it's
not for you. No, you give a brief introduction of yourself. That's what I'm saying.
I like shoes. I like cars. We just put away about almost 200 cars, Hot Wheel cars.
We put away way too many cars, bro. That's
way too many.
Nuts.
I like sports and cars. Emphasis on cars.
Definitely. No.
Favorite color is orange. I'm allergic to raw carrots, but I can eat cooked ones.
What the
my
fuck,
throat
bro?
My throat gets all itchy when I eat raw carrots. I don't know why. I thought it was the pesticides, but then we got organic and we actually grew our own, and I ate some, and
just an L-pick in general, or what?
Yeah, it just wouldn't work.
That's actually tough.
I like the taste of carrots. If I could eat carrots and ranch, I would. I just can't.
Just can't. That's actually tough.
It is tough.
Nah. McCoy's been on a pod before. He was on one of the early episodes. He was on an episode year and a half ago. Yeah, just about a year and a half ago. I don't know, bro. We've been through a lot in the past year and a half. I can tell you that. We what all did we do?
We talked about Virgil and the shoes and stuff.
Oh yeah, we talked about Virgil and his shoes, and then the day after we filmed it, Virgil died.
Yeah.
That's wild to me that happened.
It is. I now have Virgil's book. Oh, I always forget the name. It's that blue book that he made for was it MOA? Manhattan.
Oh, the
Arts.
The artworks book.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got me a poster that came damaged, but I'm still about to put it in a frame
Yeah.
and hang it somewhere. I don't know where. My room's mad full. This isn't even my room. This is McCoy's basement.
What if you make it your own poster? What if you take it and you chop it up and then
redesign it?
Yeah, what if you just cut it into cubes and then just rotate them and swap spaces?
I mean, I could. I don't know if I trust my cutting skills enough for that though.
You just use the library slicer.
We'll see. I'll think about it.
She'll let you.
Probably. Fun fact, the backdrop for the Zach hoodie, that was taken from my school's library. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but it's whatever.
Who cares?
I guess that's fair, yeah.
Are they going to cancel,
They're going to cancel me because I took a piece of paper. Nah. So, over the past year and a half, me and McCoy have filmed the R33 GTR. We went to Eggers together to do that. We learned some W-Riz. We created a whole new idea for what I want my channel to be, honestly. The introduction of the interview videos. That was originally McCoy's idea, and we took it and we ran with it, and hey, it's done me well. How much growth would you say I've had since then? Views per video since I started doing the interview.
I remember, I think I still have the screenshot of when we went up to Anchorage and you hit 40,000 views in 1 month. And I feel that's when I it hit dude, 40,000 views in 1 month.
What have we done this month? And I haven't posted in a week because I've been banned. Where's my phone? This week we have done, this month we have done, the last 28 days we've done 7K but that's because I haven't uploaded in a week because I've been banned. It'll only let me go by last 28 days because I'm in the app. But we did that interview stuff. I did all the TikTok stuff with Prime. I honestly started uploading on TikTok, like, because I barely uploaded on TikTok before that. I started utilizing like the clip function of TikTok, like the art of being able to put clips on a TikTok and get extra viewership from that. That's actually how I found Balin. I found Balin Levine from a fan page repost of him giving his dad $40,000. Like 2.5 years ago. It was when I tore my ACL. I just sat on TikTok for like 8 hours a day. Shit was kind of cooked, but I mean, I couldn't do much else. I sat in my bed. I got a concussion. I got a really bad concussion. I think I briefly talked about that. I made a whole pod talking about that. What other big things have we done? Because
Well, define big. Because everything we do, I think, is big. It just depends on your perspective.
We got into, are there things, like the most memorable things, I guess. We got into the card store.
Which, have you brought any of the stuff back?
No, I need to. I really need to.
Dude.
We sold out at Zach's event, and since Zach's event, I've just been dead set on drop 5. I've just been grinding drop 5 in the 2 videos a week. We came up with the 5-minute Friday idea.
Yeah.
I remember. Do you remember when I like first introduced the idea of like doing something every Friday and like going to 2 videos instead of 1? Because I feel like I was like bored all the time. Now I never stop working. Kind of enjoy it though. I remember when I had did I talk about the idea of like iPhone Friday where it was like only iPhone clips?
I do.
Yeah, and then I was like, wait, what if we do 5-minute Friday? Because I thought like at that point, because all my videos were like 11 to 20 minutes. Something like that. And I remember editing the Ouija board video that was 30 minutes long. And I was like, bro, I need to do some like shorter stuff. Because like, I'm not kidding. I would edit TikTok clips for like, I'd edit like short form clips for like 2-3 hours a day. And doing so many of them literally made me want to blow my brains out. Like that's one of the reasons why I stopped streaming was because I'd clip each one of those. And I almost every stream I got taken down. And it was just annoying to put up with. And I was kind of digging myself deeper holes being on live stream. I'm not built to live stream. Like, there's some stuff I say that needs to be cut out. I stutter a lot. It's hard to be entertaining for 4 hours straight. But especially with the stream clips, it was difficult for me because I'd, like, react to something. And then I'd go and make the clip after. And it wasn't, like... I didn't know how to, like, translate, like, the same, like, feeling, I guess, from when I, like, reacted to it and when I... filmed it. And there's something with short form where like how much editing you have to do to like make it entertaining. It just I don't know, it just bothers me. Like the first thing that the guy said your neighbor that's like TikTok famous. He the first thing he said when he looked at my page was, I like this. This is really high quality. You have good audio quality, good video quality. You have good editing, but you need to have a second angle that you switch back and forth from. And hearing that was like, okay, I understand what you're saying. He's like, even using like zoom in and outs. They didn't watch the full video. There was B-roll overlaid, literally like 2 seconds after they hit pause. And I was doing the zooms and stuff.
But then I think that kind of shows you that how short.
Yeah, exactly. That's what kind of bothered me about it because they watched probably the first like 2 seconds. The first like 2 seconds, and they immediately paused it and had something to critique me. They're like, oh, you need to switch angles, you need to do this and that. And it's like, just fix your attention span just a little bit.
But then that shows like
how bad everyone else is.
Yeah, you can't tell everyone, just fix it.
Yeah, I know. But that's the thing that bothers me. That's honestly why I hired my clip editor, which I haven't been working with very much recently, just because it's a hassle like to do clips at this point, but it's something I do need to utilize. Like I understand that I needed to utilize it to grow a lot. YouTube Shorts is really it's my favorite one, honestly. It used to be Reels because I used to be able to hit a lot on Reels, and then I got shadow banned for a while, and then once I got unshadow banned, I hit 1.4 million views on one video. Oh, I guess that's a whole new thing we haven't talked about. Got my first milli. I got my first 100K too because I got my 100K. Got my 100K, my 200K, I got a 250K on TikTok. And then on Instagram, I got a couple like 60,000 view videos, and then I got the 1.4. The end of December 2022, I got sent my analytics for like the best performing videos and the best months that I had of the year. And like 3 days after I got sent those analytics, I blew all those analytics out of the water. Literally the next video I uploaded, like I got sent those analytics, and then like 3 days later I uploaded the Omegle but he falls in love video.
Yeah.
And
I got like what, 1.6?
Like 1.6K, yeah. And it just blew every other video out of the water. Really striving for quality. I feel like I've learned a lot since the last pod. I've grown a lot since the last pod me and McCoy ripped together. That's public on the channel, because we filmed one this summer, like right after I got off my month ban on TikTok, or 3-week ban on TikTok, something like that. And then we did the one a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago. But since the last public pod, doubled my subscribers and like 4x'd my Instagram, and I don't even want to know the multiplication in between like 200 and like almost 4,000 on TikTok. I've grown a lot. I've taken things even more serious than I did then. I feel like I definitely still had a lot of distractions then. And I mean, yeah, I still have my distractions now, but I feel like my distractions now almost help me like not get so wrapped up in all this. Because like, yes, you need to work a lot, but then again, when you're creative, you have so many times where you're just burnt out, or you can get burnt out, especially with like YouTube and like the short form content side. Because like, think about how many TikToks or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts someone watches in a day, like, and it's so saturated. Because I mean, if you film in the app and you're not doing like clip stuff, I mean, yeah, it's difficult, but it's not as hard as like. It's hard to turn longer form, or I guess like mid form content into short form, and that's something I've learned a lot, like utilizing short form. Because I started posting clips like the summer before we filmed that pod, like start of my freshman year. I started posting clips over there, but I didn't understand like the attention spans and attention rates. Like you over here playing this freaking banana thing. Yeah. You're just going nuts with that banana, bro.
I'm trying to get all the sand down to the bottom.
Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't learn too much about editing. Like I knew pacing for like longer form videos a little bit, but not even that much, bro. I feel like that's the thing I've grown the most in. How much would you say you've grown since the last pod we publicly put out?
Dude, how much have I grown in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, you've grown a lot in the last 2 weeks. McCoy signed to the Air Force in May 2022.
June 28th of last year.
June 28th of 2022. That's Rico's birthday. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Since then, he has been going up for drills every month, and he just got his dates like a week ago.
About a week ago.
And he's leaving in 8 days. So this is last pod for a while. We had a cooked last like 2 nights. I don't want to get into too much of it because Rock's not here. Rock is with us the entire time, but let's just say, what should we say? I'm gonna let you say a couple of things about specifically last night, and then I'll say a couple of things from last night.
Specifically about last night? Well, actually, I wrote down a note.
You wrote down a note? You wrote down like what you're gonna say or what?
Chicken emoji, salute emoji, sleeping emoji, wet emoji, pretzel emoji, dance emoji, car emoji, house emoji, night emoji, pregnant emoji. That's all I'm going to say.
We've been carrying around this little camera with us everywhere we go, and we took a bunch of photos. There's some pretty nice photos on my wall now. There's some pretty funny ones, too. Hung out with some people. Ended up in places I wouldn't necessarily imagine myself ending up.
We went to a random dude's house who was living, or he was in Hawaii.
Wait, he was in Hawaii? Deadass did not know he was in Hawaii.
I think she said that he goes to Hawaii, and that's why he was gone.
Oh, like the 4 condos?
Yeah. No, he was just been out and about. Well, I think he also works oil, so.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know, but he wasn't home, and we were at some random dude's house.
Yeah.
How do you feel about everything?
Like,
How do you see everything from your shoes? Because me and you, we have complete... So,
like from last night or everything that's happening currently? Like, about you leaving?
just how do you feel?
When I was in the shower earlier, I was tweaking. Like, I was listening to Tyler's new, like the last like 5 songs off the new album, or the added songs to the album. I've been listening to those on repeat recently, and it got to the one called "Heaven to Me," and it's like talking about the things that he loves a lot, and like what he counts as heaven, and like what his heaven is. And I was listening to it, and I was like, what my life has been over the past like 2 months, I will say, is essentially like been almost a heaven to me. Like things have been going so well. I guess like we've had our little road bumps, but then again, like,
Who doesn't?
yeah, exactly. We've had our little road bumps, but it just led us to better growth.
I am wearing the same clothes that I fell asleep in last night.
That is nuts. But
I feel disgusting.
hey, we've been working. That's all we can say. I was tweaking listening to that song, and I was thinking about the last 2 months and how it was a heaven to me, but it was heaven to me because I knew I was progressing towards what my like actual heaven would be. Like working for me is like a heaven essentially. Like working towards my dreams, working towards my goals is a heaven to me, and that's why I've never left it. Like that's why
You're cold too.
yes, bro. That's why I've never left it. That's why I never stopped doing what I want to do. We had a guy that we were hanging out with at this thing we went to. You guys will see the vlog soon. He talked to me for a little while about like not quitting and how I need to keep going, and how I'm one of the only kids that like grinds this hard for something that he wants, and one of the only ones that chases his dreams. And he was glad that I preach it to other people to chase their dreams and to be a better person, and just to be yourself in a way that a lot of other people don't say it, I guess.
Who was that?
Hunter.
Oh.
Yeah, he was telling me I don't need to quit. Like I can't quit and this and that. And it's like, it's glad to it makes me happy hearing that, because there's no sign of me stopping.
Do you know what's even more crazy?
What?
Is that dude was not fully there either.
Yeah, dude was not fully there,
and I always think, drunk words are sober thoughts.
Exactly. So he had to have been thinking about that, and it wasn't just once with the way he was talking.
Dude, he always talks about that. Dude, I raced him today, and he was like, dude, I'm hyped for that video Matthew's coming out with or whatever. It was so cool.
I don't know. People love the camera, bro. Especially birds, bro. Birds love the camera. I don't know why.
Took him to Applebee's. That just proves how slow an FRS is. No, he was holding up. Like, I'd say he was like to my back wheel.
And then you just pulled away?
No, he was keeping up.
Oh, in a way.
Yeah.
How's that Applebee's then? There's a gap in between the front end or what?
I'd say it was more like TGIF Fridays. TGI Fridays.
TGI. Wait, why is it called? Oh, TJI Fridays. So thank God it's Fridays. What the fuck? I never thought about how weird that was. What is that? Who came up with that restaurant name, bro?
I have no idea. But they make fire wings.
Yeah, they do.
Dude, we woke up and got wings at 10:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, bro, that was cooked. That Cleveland steamer was terrible. Bro, explain your experience with my Cleveland steamer after those wings. Like 12 hours later, bro. No, that wasn't even 12 hours later. It was like 14 hours later.
Dude, okay, so we're at this girl's house or whatever. Or a house with these girls. And they went out to go change or whatever out of their clothes into nothing. And no, just kidding. Change into their more comfy clothes.
You're gonna get me in trouble with this pod, bro.
Hey, that's on you for letting me on.
Well, or not editing it out or what?
For letting me on.
Oh,
and giving me my own mic.
Letting you cook?
Yeah, I mean you can just like mute all this, but
I could, but am I going to? No.
Anyways, they went to go change, and I had to go pee, but he had to go to the bathroom as well, and we were going, and I was just trying to be nice. I didn't really think that he had to like take a dump, and he dude, I I went in after and I gagging.
He started gagging, but while he started gagging, the girls came back down from the upstairs. They're like, why is he making that noise? I'm like, I don't know. Ask him. They were too scared to ask him, which is probably a good thing. Because I know damn well you would have just narked on me. You'd be like, oh, you dropped the fat steamer in there. Or something. I don't know. You would have said some shit.
I would have said like I swallowed wrong or something.
That's still as fuck. There's no way you sound like you're gagging when you swallow wrong. Pause.
I don't know. I probably would have narked on you. Not gonna
Yeah, exactly, bro. What? Especially because it was like 4 a.m. That's whatever.
But then again, who the fuck? I was ripping ass the entire night.
I held mine. All of it was right there.
No, I was letting it go. And if they said something, I would have just been like, yeah, my bad, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's just natural. You know?
I mean, it is natural, but like, that's cooked, bro.
I see the last like 3-4 girls that I've hung out with or whatever. Like, first date, I rip ass.
Is that like a qualification that you have to have? Like, you have to be able to rip ass around them? I guess that it kind of is. Because like, if you can't rip ass around them and they just find it like gross as fuck, then you can't really put up with them.
Exactly.
But back on track to what I think. I was tripping when I was in the shower and I was thinking like, what if this is like a whole new like time for the channel? Like, what if all this just changed? Like, I wasn't like the thought of quit like passed my mind, but I'm not a fucking quitter. Like, I've never quit anything.
Damn straight, he doesn't even spit.
Honestly, bro. But I don't like the idea of being a quitter. Like, you could give a quitter anything in the world and they will still fail. Like, think about that. You could give a quitter everything in the world, every resource, everything, and they will still find a way to fail.
They can't quit quitting.
And I've never quit anything. So the thought of quit like passed my mind, but
Such a weird word, quit.
Quit. It passed through my mind very quickly, and I thought like, what the fuck am I thinking about? I don't quit.
Dude, those be your intrusive thoughts.
What, quitting or what?
No, just like those like random like dark thoughts.
Oh yeah, no, I get those quite a bit, but it just passes.
What?
I just have to let it pass. What do you mean?
You get those often?
Like the random like dark thoughts. I get it about like business failing, not like my fucking family dying. What do you define like a dark thought as?
Like you're holding a little kid and like you're just like, I just want to throw this on the ground right now.
I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of times when I see my niece and nephews, I'm like, what would happen if I just like dropped him right now? I don't do it, but it's just one of those random thoughts. It just passes through and I never think about it again. But it happens kind of often. Every intrusive thought, I know damn well you remember it. Like, you let it pass with the lady, like, what the fuck? Why was I thinking about that?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I get them especially for like business, like what happens if I did this in my business or like it failed in this way. And I think like you can't even have that in the equation. Like quitting cannot be in your equation, or it failing can't be in your equation, because then you're opening your mind to that possibility. Like that's a very big thing to me, is opening your mind to possibilities and how your mind can really achieve anything you put it to. So if you use it for negative, then you're gonna do some negative shit. But if you use it for positive, then you're gonna do some positive shit. That's how I kind of came up with the name Seek Positive. But I had the brief intrusive thought of like quitting, and then I was like, what am I thinking about? I don't quit. And then I got to thinking, I was like, what if I just like completely changed the type of content that I made? And I kept thinking about that, because this was like after I got out of the shower, I had that thought. And
so it's no longer shower thought.
I mean, it's technically like still shower thoughts, because I'm like still wet as fuck, pause, and it's still in my bathroom, pause, and drying off with a towel. I'm not ripping a third pause. And that thought continued till I went back to my computer, because I needed to dump an SD card so we could film this pod. And I opened my like files app, and it opened to my SSD, which is like all my active YouTube videos. And I thought, oh, I have all these videos sitting here, unedited and unposted, and I have all these ideas on my idea board. So like why would I be dumb to change? I'd be dumb to let myself change. So I don't know, it passed. I don't know. It was just reassuring to me to know that I won't let myself quit. I won't let myself change in a way. Like that sounds bad. I won't let myself quit. I'm open to change, but not like crazy amounts of it, you know? Like I'm not going to forget who I am. I'm not gonna
remember your day ones.
exactly. Like I'm not gonna do some shit that I really don't want to do. But I mean, if I have to do it, I'll find a way to make myself enjoy it. Like school, I legally have to be there. But I mean, I could drop out. I could go homeschool or whatever. But there's pros and cons to all of it, and I've weighed it all in my head before, and it's like,
you're too much of a social guy to go homeschool.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it would just make me so sad being homeschool. So that's the only reason I've stayed, because I just have fun with my friends and I just fuck around. What's your name? Okay, that's my way of improvising at school. I just have fun with my friends. But sometimes I don't want to edit, and then I'll like cook the video with memes, or I'll go edit like a different video where it's more funny, because a lot of the times there's a lot of blank space in our videos. Like you've watched me edit before. I cut probably like 60-75% of the video out, depending on how long it is.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I just randomly thought, what if you do 5 Minute Friday, do it in like 2 times speed, and everyone has to watch it in 0.5?
So it's a 10-minute long video? I mean, we could
I don't know why. I just thought that would like be interesting.
edit a fully 10-minute long video. I don't know. That is an idea. That definitely is.
Would that give you more watch time?
I don't know. We'll try it.
Or would it matter? Or would it be in 2 times speed?
I think it would be better to have it be fast and have people slow it. I think that would technically count as more watch hour.
I don't know. Just a random thought I had.
I don't know. I'll look into it. That's the thing I'm scared of the most, is failure. But then again,
What are you scared of failing at?
business, bro. This shit pisses me off. It bothers me how much I let it like affect my mind.
Text or something right now.
I'm not even necessarily scared of like getting rejected. Like, rejection doesn't scare me, because it means like have you seen the video where it's like the guy talking and it's like him thinking about the glass half full with rejection? His analogy was, if I have to get rejected 30 times to find my wife, whenever I got rejected, I was happy because it means I was one step closer to finding my wife. Have you seen that clip?
No, but I get it.
Yeah. It's like you have so many steps of rejection till you have to succeed. I'm not even necessarily scared of rejection. I'm just scared of like fumbling, because I have such bad, like, I stutter. I like fold up on my words. I'm doing it right now. And it's like, I'm just scared of like having the perfect moment. I guess there never really is the perfect moment, but ideally in my head having the perfect moment and just fucking it up. And I don't know why I'm scared of failure. I'm scared of failure. I think I always keep the fear of failure in my mind to make myself push myself harder. Because I know I can't let myself fail, but if I eliminate the word of failure in my mind, then I stop working as hard, and that's pushing me towards failure.
I'm scared of failure.
I think everyone's kind of scared of failure.
Yeah, I'm scared that I'm going to fail in life, bro. I'm leaving in 8 days. What if I fail while I'm there? What if I can't do 100 push-ups in 1 minute or whatever they need me to do? What if I'm not capable of doing that? And I just fail. I don't fail myself. I fail my family. I fail my friends. I fail my country by not being able to do that. Just think, I have 300 and something million people that are relying on me, basically. Not really me specifically, but that's like the stress that my mind puts itself on.
Yeah, exactly. I put myself in that same stress too. Like I put myself in the stress of like, there could be 1 million kids that watch your video, and 3 of them could want to completely end their life, but because they made a decision to subscribe to me, or they scrolled one more time on TikTok or whatever, they watched my video and it made their day better, and I saved 10 lives right there. Like, that's the thought that I have every single time, and that's one of the reasons why it kind of bothers me, like some of the videos that do well in the algorithm, because it won't be my best work. Like that video that has like 1.4 million views, it almost bothers me. Like I've talked about this with you before. It bothers me that video did well, because I've had so much other, like, what I deem as better work, and what I put more effort into. Like, that was just a random fluke time. But I guess then again, that is the art of not caring. I guess kind of just letting putting trust in yourself. I wrote a whole paper on writing it's like a career research paper in my language arts class, and I changed the subject to like believing in yourself, and how the salary of my subject was directing, like video directing, movie directing, and how you don't necessarily have a salary for it. It really just depends on how hard you work and how much you bet on yourself. Also, if you take a salary, you're just dumb as fuck. Have you heard this analogy too? Like, if you take a salary while you're making beer, it doesn't matter how hard you make beer. You can make beer you put way more effort into making beer and you get paid the same amount. That's why I think a salary is dumb, not gonna lie.
Well, I'm on a salary for the next 6 years of my life.
Well, okay, that is different though. Like, I feel like the Army is an exception to a lot of things.
Army, bro.
Or Air Force.
The biggest insult.
Serving this country is a different lane than like taking a salary at like
Walmart.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, they make bank though. If you are salaried at Walmart, it is worth it. Because you could take vacations any day you want.
Well, yeah, there's some perks of being on a salary, but
to be salaried is a minimum of like, I don't know actually the minimum, but I know some salaried members of employment that work at Walmart here, and the lowest one I heard was $90,000 for working at Walmart, bro.
But then again, they could work at Walmart 5 times harder one day than the day before, and they get paid the same amount. I guess it is technically like more secure if you don't have drive.
It's all about drive. It's all about power.
Oh my gosh, bro. A kid stood up on the story and asked, how do I stop caring what other people think about me?
Because they're not going to think twice about you that day. They're going to take 5 minutes later and forget everything that ever happened.
Exactly. People have such fucked attention spans that...
Well, I think other people just don't care. They just think that you're psychotic and whatever.
Yeah, they're pretty self-centered, and they're caught up. A lot of times they're caught up in what other people do to compare it to themselves. So then they'll see what one person does, and then right after thinking about that, and then compare it to themselves, and then validating themselves in their head or whatever, they will think about the next person, what the next person did, and the next person, and then that person online, and then this person online, this person on TV, that person on TV, this person in a movie. Like, it's just like it's a chain reaction. So once you put it in that perspective, also there's no such thing as a past, there's no such thing as a future, there's only now. That one put it in perspective a lot for me.
May I ask who asked?
A kid named Jackson.
Jackson. I don't know who you are. I guess, like, my way of explaining is that, like, I'm probably going to forget who you are in, like, 5 minutes. I'm probably going to forget, you know. I mean, Matthew, you made an impact on Matthew, but I'm just a guy who's never met you. And, you know, we could walk past each other in Safeway every single day and not talk to each other, and I wouldn't bat an eye at you walking by. Like, think about yourself personally. You walk in a store, and you probably see some weird things, and you'll remember like some really weird things, but you don't really care much about it because it just happens and it wasn't you. But just like you see random things happen, and 5 minutes later you forget. You don't care. So every single person there
is in that same mentality, in that same space.
So who cares what you do? Send that text to your girlfriend. Or your crush, not your girlfriend. Send it to your crush to be your girlfriend. Oh, Matt. And who cares if she left you undelivered for 2 hours?
Bro, I'm not that bold. Like, in some things, I am that guy. With that, I am not that guy. I hate the idea of like double texting or double snapping. I know a lot of people don't give a fuck, but it's like for my own pride. Am I really gonna be like?
I'd be doing that. You dogging on me, right?
Oh no, I'm not dogging on you. It's like me personally, and it's not with the guys or like the boys. It'll be like with a girl. It's like, am I really like if she left me on deliver once? Am I really gonna I'm gonna hit her again? It's just like one of those things. It's like,
and guess what? I didn't reply for 30 minutes. She double snapped. Now I'm replying.
It does get attention, and J. Cole did tell me pride is the devil.
Yeah, take it from Jermaine Cole himself. Do it right now.
I don't know what to say.
I told you.
You have to be interesting.
Okay, then send a snap of you doing a handstand on the wall and then say, hey, what's up?
What the fuck you just said?
I thought about it.
Dude, you're gonna
double checked it and then said it, bro.
Bro, you're gonna pull a bird by doing a handstand on the wall. I keep thinking about that conversation of confidence that I had last night, because I feel like I have different lanes of confidence. Like I have the confidence to say some of the shit that happened last night on recording for anyone in the world to see. I don't know. I don't know what to say to this girl right now. I genuinely don't know. Like no shit. Like I'm gonna leave this part in. No shit. I don't know how I feel about this one. I have all these thoughts, and it's like the only thing I can think about. I don't know if it's like my brain, my balls, my heart. I don't know which it is that's talking to me right now.
But what is it saying? What is it saying to you?
One of them is thinking like, "Yo, how's your day been?" One of them is thinking like, "Why do I even give a fuck, bro?" One of them is thinking,
I'll tell you why you give a frick.
like why I give a fuck?
Yeah. Because, dude, you're a loving dude. And I feel like you don't have someone to show your love to. Like everyone needs...
Bro really just called me a hopeless romantic, for real.
Basically. Well, just saying, like you show your love to me and to, like, Rock and Rico and Cole and Kaino and all that.
Yeah.
But that's brotherly love.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to show someone, like, affectionate love. You need to be able to hug and kiss someone, tell them good night and I love you and stuff like that. That is not, like, so-called, like, related to you, basically. Like, I feel like,
Bruh.
like, when I say I love you or whatever.
Yeah, it's in a way of like family.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way I say it too.
Like you say, I love you differently to your mom than your girlfriend.
Yeah, definitely. It's like one of those things where
you need that.
But then again, I'm like scared of that because of my past. Like I'm scared of my past, honestly. Like I'm scared of like going back to my past. I'm scared of going backwards, bro.
Didn't you say earlier there's nothing in the past, there's nothing in the future, it's just today?
See, this is where the conflict happens.
Why are you conflicted?
My thoughts conflict with each other.
This is basically like...
This is Matt's therapy session at this point, bro.
Basically, it's imagine you're on a soccer field. There's no other players but you and the ball. And the crowd is watching you. World Cup finals. You know, you just need one goal to win the whole thing because no one else is going to fight against it. Like, you are right there. The goal is right there. All you got to do is kick it. Kick the damn ball, Matt.
Fuck, bro.
I would purposely leave things at girls' houses just so I could go back again.
I know I sound dumb as fuck, but that's Matthew, bro. I am dumb as fuck. This is why people love me. Like, this is why the viewers watch the podcast. This is why the viewers watch the vlogs. It's because I am genuinely stupid. That's the side she said she liked about me. Do you ever get tired of recording all the time or burnt out from all the work you do from YouTube and school and having a social life while having a brand and all those videos and editing? Like, how do you keep your motivation up for all that time?
Dude, I get tired of recording sometimes. I'd be passing off the camera after like 5 minutes.
I know.
I'm like, all right, I'm done. I want to enjoy it.
Okay, this is gonna sound cringy as fuck, but you have to be cringy a little bit to have people respect you. Just being built different. Like it's.
I'm just built different, bro.
It sounds dumb as fuck saying it's just being built different. I guess it's the love. I guess a better way of putting it, like elaborating on it more. Loving it. Like really wanting to do it. Editing, I briefly,
like some people like Vegemite, bro. Who likes Vegemite?
Yeah, you have to have a love for Vegemite to eat fucking Vegemite. So it's like, I have to have a love for it. Like I have to enjoy the video to edit it. Like I've fallen asleep editing one time, and I wasn't even tired. It was the video I let Milena film. I gave Milena the camera for a day. Half the clips were her feet.
Yo, I'm just hyped because I get the camera for the day tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bud. That's a little hint.
That's nuts. But
dude, she says I leave in 4 hours. She gets on the plane in 4 hours.
what the fuck, bro?
She's gonna be traveling for so long. She's gonna be exhausted when she gets here, because we're also 2 hours behind.
Yeah. No, I definitely do. I do get burnt out, but a lot of what you guys don't see is that I do take breaks. I'll take a few days off. I'll take a whole week off or whatever. Because I'll stack videos. A lot of my videos are stacked. I'll go crazy for like a week. I very seldomly film every weekend. Like it's close to every weekend. It'll be like 3 weekends in a row break, because there's not that much to film around here to be. Oh, that one died. I guess we'll keep this one going over here. I definitely do get burnt out in a way, and I don't film every weekend. It's close to every weekend, but there's just not enough to film around here.
Do they know where we live? Are we able to say it? Or?
Like, we live in Alaska, but I don't like saying the town just because it's so fucking small.
Yeah, I guess if you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Well, if you look up like just Alaska in general, we have what 775,000 people.
Yeah, something like that. And the town we live in has what, 8?
If
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
My graduating class had like 80 people in it. Emma she's from Canada. She's coming to visit me.
You guys will see her in the vlog soon.
And her graduating class was like I don't know if she said 13 or 1,500 people. It was just an insane amount. There's 1.5 million people that live in her town, in her city.
So nuts to think about.
It is crazy.
I don't get burnt out from clothing because I do it in drops. I did it in drops purposely for that reason. I don't know. I don't necessarily see it as work. Like we were talking about it this morning when we were running back the footage that we filmed last night. I was sitting there and we were just watching the footage and we were like, yo, this is work. There's no way. Like, this is work.
Put in the work.
Exactly. You just have to have a love for it, and you have to be able to. You have to be dedicated. You have to love it. It's hard to be dedicated to something you don't love, honestly. Words of wisdom. I don't necessarily. She said, "How do you keep your motivation up?" I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say I have like motivation.
Yeah, I wouldn't say honestly, like, I wouldn't say you have the motivation all the time, but when you do is when you film and edit. So that's like the only part that you see. It's kind of like you watch.
It's a highlight reel of my life. Like all these are a highlight reel of my life, bro.
You watch a play and you enjoy everything that happens, but you don't see what's behind the scenes. You don't see however many people were building the sets back there and stuff like that. So I'd say it's like that. So
Yeah,
I mean, even me, I'm like, I'm tired as hell, but I'm down here.
Exactly.
You
And
know?
sometimes people tell me like, "How the fuck do you do this, bro?"
I don't know. We're just built different.
Sometimes you have to break it up into simple terms. Like you just think of the kids that watch me. More discipline than motivation. Inspiration is a good one. I'd say it's more fed off of inspiration and like feeding ideas, because I'll have like a brief idea, but I won't know how to like elaborate it fully or like produce it fully. So I'll go watch it like another video. A good example is like Kelly Wakasa, like with the Homer video intro. I didn't know how to do it. Like I had like a few different ideas, but I didn't know like how I was gonna do it completely and like how I wanted it to look. So I went and watched this guy's video, Kelly Wakasa, and I like his intros a lot. So I thought like, oh, how could I structure these clips that I have here that I want to use in the intro and make it look away, and got the inspiration from the look, and then from there I was just rolling off of creativity.
Uh-oh.
I'd say it's really just creativity. I never thought about how I keep going, really. It's going to be difficult, but it's not going to be impossible to make things while you're gone.
Yeah.
It'll just have to be a change. Like, that's originally what got me tripping was like, oh, how am I going to do it while he's gone? It's like, I know damn well I can do it while he's gone. Like, I did it for years before we were in videos. And it's not to dog on you. You help the videos a lot. You help out so much. You're one of the people I appreciate the most. But
can we do military Mondays?
Military Mondays?
Yeah.
How would we do this?
I'll get a GoPro while I'm on base after boot camp.
And you'll just send me some clips over?
Yeah.
Like updates? What if we should do like a check-in? But 3 videos a week is wild. I'm struggling doing 2. You've watched me struggle doing 2 for like 2 months.
On today's episode of Military Monday,
Bro.
reading MREs.
I don't know. I thought about it a lot and I was like, how am I going to do it while he's gone? It's like...
I don't know, like, because I love being in your videos and stuff like that. Like, I love, like,
Yeah, exactly.
being out here and goofing around and stuff. And, dude, now I gotta be all, like, serious and, like, war and...
Bro, just the way you're talking right now, like, it's like, I know you love it. I know you have an appreciation for it, but it's not like the same appreciation.
Yeah.
I don't...
But, like...
I hate that idea that, like, some people have to, like, quit their dreams.
Okay, what if it's, like... What if it's, like...
It's a different dream for you,
What if
though.
it's a Military Monday once a month and, like... It's 5 minutes or whatever, but, like...
You check in as like a daily or, like, bi-daily check-in.
Yeah, or, like, even... Just because once I graduate from my school, I'm traveling to different countries.
Do you, like, do a little travel vlog things?
Yeah, like, all right, on today's episode, we're in Finland. Coming up next week, we're in Australia.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
I think that's a new... I think that might be one of the first new ideas to come onto YouTube in a couple years, honestly.
I don't know, man.
Who else has done that?
The people fighting in Ukraine. Have you not seen those videos?
I've seen it on TikTok, not on YouTube.
Oh, I've seen them when I was sick.
Never mind. Not a no idea. Scratch that. But I used to put it in a vlog, I guess.
From an American point of view.
Yeah, from an American point of view, or to put it like in a vlog. But then again, it's still like inspired by that, I guess.
Yeah.
I still find it crazy though that McCoy's leaving, but I don't know. I have to get used to it. It's one of those things where it hits you, but it's not gonna fully hit you until like a little bit after. But
dude, it's gonna hit me at. Dude, it's hitting me right now, bro.
It's hitting you right now. That's fucking nuts.
I'm leaving, bro.
I mean, you are leaving, but think about this: you're gonna come back.
Not here though.
But to Anchorage.
Yeah, for how long? I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
What am I coming back to?
I don't know.
I have nothing waiting here for me. In that sense, you know. I mean, like I have like family, but like. Cue Mr. Lonely by
Bro.
whatever his name is. Not Akon, the original. For I'm so lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I've got nobody to call on the phone. But now I'm a soldier. A lonely soldier.
Bro.
Away from home. Against my own will.
Nah, fuck, what I was gonna say. You got me tripping now. Like, thinking about that. My thoughts are just racing, like, so fast I can't even speak them. You ever have that? You be thinking so fast that you can't even speak your thoughts. My subconscious mind gets so bad, bro. I'm telling you. Like, my conscious mind will be talking and my thoughts behind me are just racing. But what was I gonna say? I lost it. I keep losing shit in this podcast. I'm so out of it. Like, I need to get back into the podcast game, honestly. Oh, it tripped me out, like, originally thinking about it, because it was like, how am I going to do it, like, without McCoy? But then again, I thought, I wouldn't say, like, I don't necessarily, like, need anything in a video. Like, besides myself and, like, discipline. That sounds, like, almost, like, dickish the way that I said it, but you know what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying. It's like, I don't, like.
Like a coach.
Yeah. Like, you can find a way to make it happen yourself. It's going to be harder.
Mm-hmm.
But
a teacher.
If you love it enough, you will figure it out.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're here to help me and help advance these videos. It's going to be more difficult without you. But then again, I have so many other people I work with. Someone's going to step up to the plate. And we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because these people around me love me enough to help me in that way. I don't necessarily know why a lot of the people around me can put up with me, care for me, love for me, but they do, and I appreciate them for that because that was the way that I was raised. I don't know. You said I'm a loving guy, and love is something I think about every single day, and it's like, It's in both ways. It's in a way of like family, brotherhood, like
Agape.
What is that? What's agape? That's a new word I'm learning.
The love is unconditional love. Greek word for unconditional love.
Yeah.
Agape.
And like
undescribable love.
And in like a relationship sense, like for a girl, like that's something I think about, because I don't know, like you said earlier, you want to give your love out, and it's like, yes, it's something I think about, but I don't let it cloud me up too much. And that's why I'm tripping so bad right now, because I haven't like really like wanted to give like I've never like wanted to give my love out this bad in a really long time. But I'm here. And I don't necessarily know who I'm going to give it to. I don't know. I really don't know.
Did you text her?
But it will show time. No, I didn't. I did not text her. I hate the word awkward. I feel like I've talked about this so many times on the pod. I hate the word awkward because things are only awkward if you make them awkward. Sometimes you can come off as awkward, but in your head it's not awkward. So to me, I'm never awkward. Then people tell me, "Oh, you're awkward," and it's like,
well, it was also just like an awkward situation. Like we went to a dance that we thought was gonna be big and poppin' and stuff like that, and it was just mid as all can be. You have any closing statements?
I'm learning. I'm growing. You guys get to see it. I'm trying to do this pod weekly, at least monthly, bro. Like, I've been so inconsistent with the podcast.
Weekly? So you are going to make 3 videos a week? After you just said
it's gonna be tough, bro.
5-minute Mondays are too much?
It's going to be tough. I'm telling you, but...
Say bi-weekly.
The worst thing I could do is try, you know?
It's true. Well, try out bi-weekly, and if you could do it bi-weekly, then make it weekly.
Okay.
That's just my advice.
Okay. I'm mad tired.
Take small steps.
I might go work the gym after this just for a little bit, just to get moving because of the amount of degeneracy I've been through this weekend, but that's okay.
I don't know. Your mom wants you home.
Yeah, I know she does want me home. I'll see if my mom will let me go to the gym. She probably will. We'll see. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. I love you.
I love you.
McCoy loves you.
I love you.
I love you, McCoy. I hope you know that. I need to make sure that you have the best possible time that you can. I need to give you my address before you leave.
Yeah, so I gotta write everyone's address down in a notebook.
Yeah, so you can send some letters back and forth. I'll send you some care packages and some stuff.
Yeah, please no packages.
What do you mean?
They take everything.
Oh.
So you're just gonna be wasting things.
Oh, okay.
So no packages while I'm in boot camp.
Well, not in boot camp. Like once you're.
Well, I get a different address.
Wait,
every place.
Boot camp is the 8 weeks, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I meant after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see. So, I'm telling you what's gonna happen in that 8 weeks, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to rip a short film in that 8 weeks. I'm trying to drop 5.
Dude, just like two videos a week. I'm gonna have 16 videos to catch up on when I get out. 5
minutes
minimum.
5 minutes times 4 is 20 minutes on its own, plus the like 15-minute videos I drop times 4. That's like 2.5 hours worth of my life, and each video is at least 16 hours. So like that's nuts to think about. But we will have a reunition podcast, and it will be higher quality. It will be more organized, and it will be better.
It better be in a podcast room.
Here we go.
Yeah. I'm just setting so many things that you have to do by the time I get back.
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. You're enhancing me, you're helping me. Yeah, I honestly feel like I do need a due date. That's one of the things I do with my videos. Like I won't edit till like a day before. I'm trying to break that habit. It's just difficult for me because I work strictly off of what I want to do, because that's the way I want to live my life till the day I die, is doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like there probably will be a day I don't want to do YouTube anymore. But I'm going to structure my ways of wanting to do YouTube to be able to have longevity to not do it one day. Like one day I might say, fuck clothing, but I'm structuring my clothing to be in a way to where it could still make me passive income. I could sell it off to another place and I have rights in this, and like I still own the rights to it and this and that. There's plans to it. There's levels to it. And it's just something I haven't like fully cared about. And if I really, really wanted to, I can make myself care about it. But every time I start working on that lyric video, it just makes me think of how bad I want to be like a director, especially in the music lane. Like, being a music video director is really what I want to be. And what you just said, you have to clean the bathroom to be the manager. It's difficult for me to like find the discipline to make that one, because I have like these, I have the vlogs, I have the client videos that I actually am getting paid for, that I have like there's priority for it, and it just ends up falling down the priority because of how much I care about it.
Okay.
But
I hate to cut you short, but it is almost 11 p.m. and I still got to vacuum and shower. And
thank you for watching and listening to this podcast. We will have a Reunion podcast somewhere, sometime, someplace. Ideally, a podcast room, if I find the discipline to make the podcast room. But we will see. We will plan.
October 18th is the day I get back.
I came. I saw.
I praise
The Lord.
I take what's mine
And take.
some more.
It rains.
It pours.
It rains.
It pours.
All right. On that note, I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon.
Ti amo.